Hey guys, welcome back to the ranch. I know it's been a long time since I made a video. We've been getting a lot of stuff done. Stuff takes too much time to set the camera up and record everything that I need to get done to be for production. But the last video was I got the snowplow finished, welded up, mounted on the tractor. We haven't had any snow since then, so I haven't used it. I got the boiler done, making hot water, wood boiler done. So we're making hot water with all the wood down on the property. I got the solar panels done. Let me show you that. Let's pan you around there. Up there. Never mind this here. A tree fell on our rabbit hutch. Luckily there weren't any rabbits in it, but that's in the burn pit to be burned. But anyways, up there we have our solar panels, which right now it is, what time is it? It's 5:30. We're here in Maryland, so we have, sun sets about 7:30, so we have a good, hour and a half of sun left before the sun sets over the horizon and we can't make any more power. And you can see that the panels are partly, well, mostly shaded. So what I gotta do is take down a few trees and open up the sun. And so what we do is pan around. Oh, and I got that white box over there. That's my new welding shop. I pulled that's a 16-foot box, I believe, 14 or 16-foot box I pulled off of a box truck, and I just convert that into my welding shop. But let's pan you around over here. Put my tripod down. So, but over, where'd that sun go? There we go. So we have, there we go. So we have this tree here is shading our panels. So we have to take a few trees down over there. However, where you see this stump right there, that stump has to come out. There's another stump over by the shop. You can see a little bit of branches right there. That stump has to come out. And what I'm doing is I'm gonna level all this behind the shop. I'm gonna level all this. Let's pull you around. I'm gonna level all this. The steepest drop is from the hillside over there to here is about 100 feet, and it drops down 13 feet into down into the ravine. And there's a bunch of trees down there, a bunch of crap down in there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get the tractor. Just all the small brush, I'm just gonna shove it down in the ravine, and then I'm gonna backfill it with dirt from another part of the property that I'm trying to level out for a tree company to dump all their trees and wood chips. So that needs to be leveled. And then coming Tuesday, today is Saturday, April 18th. So come Tuesday, my sawmill will get here. So what I'm doing is I'm going to level this, make all this flat. I'm going to make all of this flat so I can put my sawmill here, and I can put have an area for my wood pile to dry out. And this area gets a lot of sun during the day. Right now it's all, like I said, it's all shaded from all the trees, but we will get this will all be flat. I'll be able to drive my tractor and stuff over it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a solar kiln to dry lumber so we can start building our house. So yeah, that's a lot of work. I have my truck and I have my dump trailer. My dump trailer holds about 10, a little over 10 yards of dirt. And I calculated that this area will take 342 dump trailer loads of dirt. So I have my work cut out for me for the next couple of days. Hopefully I'll get it done in the next couple of days. So up by that wood pile where I'm going to be pulling the dirt from, I'm going to put the backhoe on my tractor, and I'm going to start digging away at the hill, and then just using the bucket to scoop the loose dirt, and then putting it in the dump trailer, and then use my truck to tow it down here and dump it. And then when I got, a couple of decent sized loads down here, then I'll bring the tractor back down and start filling in the ravine. And hopefully, if it all goes well, I'll bring you guys along, and so you guys can see every step of the process. But it'll probably be mostly time lapse video, and I'll add a couple of shots, of live camera time in there. So, all right, well, that's it for now. I'm gonna go grab my chainsaw and I'm gonna start taking down trees. There's a tree down there I want to show you. So let's go take a look. That's all the little brush, little trees in the area. I'm not gonna worry about taking the stumps out. Don't need to, because I'm gonna bring the dirt up close to 13 feet over. Yeah, bring it up 13 feet over a 100-foot span. So let me go show you that tree. The tree that I want to show you. It's one that I'm getting ready to take down, and it's this one here. It kind of shoots off at a 45-degree angle, and then it goes straight up. And you can see it's I guess about 60 feet or so, 70 feet. It's a poplar tree, but it's a double trunk, actually a triple trunk. We have a dead one right here. We have about a 12-inch tree here, and then this one is I'd say about 23, 24 inches in diameter. But I'm getting ready to take this one down most of the weight is going down the ravine. So I'm gonna notch it, do my back cut, and that one should fall that way. This one, most of the weight's on this side. So in order to get that tree to fall where I want it, I'm gonna have to put a wedge in it. But let's go ahead and take this one down first, and then I'll tackle that one. All right, I gotta take that other beech tree out. It was dead, so that tree just took the top out for me. Oh, that tree was rotten in the middle. When I started making my back cut, and you saw how I did that. I did a 45-degree up and a 45-degree down on the, took my wedge hinge cut out on the bottom side of the tree. Trees like that are really tricky to take down. Just the way they're not straight up and down. Yeah, so let me take you over there and I'll show you. All right, here we go. So that tree was going to come down whether I liked it or not. It was only a matter of time. You know, look, it goes way down in there. You can see all the ants crawling around. I am not sticking my arm down there to see how far it goes down. Well, here, let's take a stick. Ugh, that is all kinds of rotten. That stick won't even go down in there. Let me find a straighter one. Oh, here we go. Jeez. So that's about 2.5 feet. So it goes all the way down in there. So yeah, that's, I don't know if I'm gonna get any usable, maybe out of that. That part of the trunk. I could get a couple boards out, but I'm gonna put this on the mill once I get it, and we'll see how far up that tree goes, or that rot goes. I'll get 2 or 3 siding boards out of that, probably. All right, so let me go grab my actually, you know what, I might just drop, there's nothing over on that side of the hill. I can just easily drop that over there, and I can bring my tractor in and just push it over. So all right, yeah, that's what I'll do. I won't even bother pushing it down into the to the ravine, or dropping it in the ravine. So all right, cool. So now we have a better path. We can see my truck trailers over there, and you can see my cabin over there. This one I will drop. So and it's caught in the trees. Lovely. And the rot, center of it's eaten out to about up to here somewhere. So I'm going to do is I'm going to take that tree. Not that you can see it. Let's move ya. It is caught in between those two pine trees. It's very dangerous. If you have a situation like this, the safest way is to throw a rope around it or get a tractor behind it. But because of the ravine, I can't get a tractor behind it. And I do not have a rope or a winch. I broke it. So I'm going to take this. Oops. I'm going to take this tree. I'm just going to notch the front out ever so slightly and just kind of graze the back and then run as fast as I can. So stay tuned. Perhaps I should have wedged it, put a wedge in it, make it fall that way. I still hear it cracking, so I'm gonna give it some time. I cut the back one there anymore. On the back cut, I'll lose too much of a hinge and it will break free and kick out. And once it breaks free from the stump, there's no telling where it's gonna go. Well, that sucks. Slowly, That's caught on that other tree. Took long enough. Still cracking. Okie dokie, it's down. Took long enough, and I do not recommend that method to anyone. I've been doing tree work for 20 some years, well over 20 some years, and yeah, I've had a lot of close calls, but all right, let me show you. Take you off here. All right. So that tree got caught up in that tree and that tree. So I went ahead and that one, and then cut that one. And they got hung up in that tree and that tree. However, no, I'm sorry, not that tree, that tree. So I notched it, back cut. I do not recommend doing that after having three trees already leaning against it, resting on it, but everything is closed because of the quarantine, and I did what I had to do, and I was able to do it safely. So I never turned my back on the one tree. This tree here, I never turned my back on it. I kept looking, making small cuts here and there, and as soon as the tree moved, I ran, and I kept doing that. It takes time, and it can be done safely, but Now I have a couple other trees to mill for my mill. And that beech tree, there's 3 beech trees back there. There's gonna make some firewood. That poplar, I'm gonna mill that too. I'm only gonna get like 8 or 10 feet out of that. But anyways, these trees had to come down anyways. Cause this road, this fire trail, I need to widen it so I can get my my gooseneck trailer down to deliver supplies. Because down that road, at the end of this road here, if you keep on going, it takes you down to the creek, but about halfway down the road, I'm going to build my house. So it's going to be on the right hand side. So I got to take these trees and trim away at this hillside anyways. So I'm not upset about taking them trees down. So yeah, let me go ahead and finish taking all these other standing trees. I have 3 trees that are about 8 or 9 inches in diameter. So small stuff. It's just getting back to them and being able to drop them without tearing my arms up and tripping all over the place. So, all right, let me get that done. All right, I moved you guys again, closer view, and straight through all them trees is my cabin. There's my welding shop. On the other side of my welding shop, actually you can see it a little bit right there, my solar panels. So I'm gonna take down these guys, and you should be able to, well, other than the burn pile with the rabbit hutch in it that I mentioned earlier, you'll be able to see the cabin. All right. Alright, last one, I promise. Well, I think that's going to be it for today. I don't know if you guys know what a devil's walking stick tree looks like, but that last one, it was covered all around the base of the tree. I'm lucky to only have a few scratches, but they definitely go through pants. And then in the middle of it, I ran out of fuel. So, but yeah, I got the trees down where I want it to today. So, I call this a win. So, you know what? Before I let you guys go, I'm going to show you a devil's walking stick, what it looks like. Alright, so we are now behind the welding shop. That's an old vehicle that I parted out. The only thing left is the shell, so I gotta chop that up, take it to the scrapyard. But let's see, oh, here we go. This is a small one. I have a larger one around here somewhere. Anyways, this has thorns. I don't know if you can see it. This has thorns growing in a circular motion all the way up the tree. And at the top of the tree, it's got even more thorns on the green part, and it leaves out. There's another one there. There was a long one, a tall one over here. Oh, here's another one. There's another one. And then the tall one, I do believe, oh, there it is. It's over here. No, this is not the tall one. But anyways, they get, the tallest I think I've seen one was 10 or 15 feet high, and it just thorns all the way up the tree. And there's another one, another one, another one. So we have quite a few over here. So yep, I think what I'm gonna do tomorrow is put the grapple on the tractor, put the backhoe's over there, put the backhoe on the tractor, take out that stump, take out that stump, move the car and the batteries, and then move this log. This is an old oak log. It actually was this, came off of this tree here. It was rotten in the middle, and as you can see, it's been down for a little while, but there's my solar panels. So if that tree would have blown over, it would have crushed the panels. So but yeah, I think tomorrow I'm gonna pull that stump out and just clean up. And I think what I'm gonna do is take the hillside, because that goes way down the ravine. I think what I'm gonna do where that big stump, that's where that big poplar tree was, I'm gonna take the hill side. I'm gonna bring it kind of this, oops, yeah, I'm gonna bring it probably over to here, somewhere in this area, and then bring it straight up to where I'm standing, and then just make all of this where the road goes all the way on the other side of my shop, make all of this flat and have a nice sawmill area. But yeah, I'll bring you guys along for this this project. This is a big one, and it's going to take me some time anyway, so I don't mind moving the camera here and there so you guys get the best shot. All right, well, you guys take care and be safe. Later.